Hi, welcome back to Kiss Cooking. One of my favorite things is reintroducing older recipes from when I was growing up, and I find I'm not the only one doing that. I have a beautiful recipe for a fresh apple cake, which is wonderful to use up apples that aren't so good to eat now. It's an old recipe. You start with 3 apples that have been diced, and they are mixed with a cup of sugar that you let sit for about 10 minutes. That brings out some of the moisture, so you'll have a little bit of juices in this as well. Then you have 1.5 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking soda, an 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of cinnamon that I've put all in this bowl and I've already mixed together. Also, I've beat together a 1/2 cup oil with a full egg, and I've got it all ready to go here. I'm just going to pour the egg and the oil over to the dry ingredients and give it a good mix. Then I'm going to add the apples to this that have been coated in all of that sugar. And once that's combined, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts, and I put a little bit of the flour cinnamon mixture into the walnuts to toss them so that the walnuts have a coating on them and they don't all drop to the bottom of the cake while it's baking. So that's a little trick that I find works well. I have a 9x3 13-inch pan, and mine's a non-stick pan, so I use it just a little bit of spray and rather than spray and flour. So that's why I didn't flour my pan. The oven temperature is 350, and this goes in for about 25 to 30 minutes. And of course, you test it on this by a finger or your little poke method, but this is a beautiful cake. You won't see the finished product today, I don't think, but trust me, I've made this before, and it's a fabulous way to use up apples and make your house smell like a bakery. So here we go with the apples that I'm just mixing in. It's a very, very thick batter, as you can see. Makes me wonder if I put too much flour in here. Yeah, that's it. The apples hold it together, I think, more than anything. It's just, oh, wonderful. All right, so that's nicely mixed. And again, it's very, very thick. And here go my walnuts. Gonna have another good stir here. And I'm going to pour this into my prepared pan. And again, it goes in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 30 or 25 to 30 minutes. I'm just going to dump it. Come on. I am not good with pie pastries. That's going to be my next practice project one day when I feel like it. So that's why I'm doing this cake, because it's really easy and most of us can do a cake. There we go. Trust me, it bakes up. There we go. This is going to be so moist, full of apples. And if you wanted to, you could have a piece of this in the morning with your cup of coffee and your vitamins and call it breakfast, because there's apples in here and cinnamon's good for you. And who doesn't like something a little bit sweet with fruit for breakfast? Here it goes into a 350 oven, and again for 25 to 30 minutes. Thanks for joining us.